What is up, everyone? This is Review It. I'm James, and guess what? It is now April 18th, 2015. Means we are about 2 months away from E3 2015. This is a big deal. For those of you who don't know what E3 is, it is pretty much like the big conference where a lot of game developers come together and they show off what's coming out. They show off what they're working on. They usually have a lot of big, crazy reveals. But along with all those reveals, we have people like myself making predictions about what we expect to see. So that's what this video is going to be for. So are you guys ready for our E3 2015 predictions? You better be. So how is this going to work? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm going to do all of the press conferences, basically the major publishers who will be attending E3, they have their own press conferences where they show off over the course of an hour a piece. They kind of show off all the stuff they're working on. They show a lot of trailers, they show gameplay demos, you know, all that cool. So the way this video is going to work is pretty simple. For every press conference, there are 3 categories of predictions that I will make. Number 1, there will be an obvious prediction. This is something that we know it's going to happen no matter what. This is just kind of to get this one out of the way so it won't be part of the main predictions. Next category, there will be 3, maybe 4 regular predictions, and these are just based off of logic and based off of hints and things that, you know, it seems like this is what could happen, or it could just be stuff that I want to happen. Finally, there will be outrageous predictions. These are things that have a slim chance of happening, but I'm going to put them anyway, and I'm going to predict that they just might happen, that all the stars will align, and somebody at any of these companies will decide, you know what, we should announce this. These are meant to be fun, probably shouldn't be taken too seriously, and definitely should not be expected to happen. So starting off, let's get to Bethesda. This is their first year having their own press conferences, and a lot of people are expecting something to show up. So the obvious prediction, honestly, I think we will see something more about Doom. I don't know if it's Doom 4 or if it's just going to be called Doom, but I'm expecting we're going to see a new demo. We're probably going to get a trailer, and more than likely we're going to get a release date for the beta, not for the official game. That I don't think it's ready yet, but I do think we'll get some word about when the beta will happen. For the regular prediction, number 1, I think we're going to get some kind of news about an expansion pack for the Elder Scrolls Online, which will be free to play by the time Bethesda's conference happens. So I think we're definitely going to get some word about a new expansion for it. My next regular prediction, I think Dishonored 2 will be revealed. Dishonored was a game that a lot of people really enjoyed. I've only played a little bit of it. I wasn't really, you know, captivated by it. I think it's cool, but it just wasn't really my cup of tea. But a lot of people do enjoy it, and a lot of people are expecting a sequel. So I'm pretty sure we'll get one. I'm sure they will announce it. Probably won't get a demo, but it'll probably be a trailer, a reveal trailer, and then maybe like a projected release date. And my last regular prediction for Bethesda, Fallout 4 will officially be announced with a 2015 release date. That is a bold prediction, but yet at the same time it's not. Because history has shown us that Bethesda usually doesn't show off an Elder Scrolls or a Fallout game until it's ready. And I think without a doubt we will get Fallout 4 announced and more than likely dated for fall 2015. There are 2 outrageous predictions, but I'm going to group them together. I think for an outrageous prediction, Elder Scrolls 6 is also announced. On top of that, a sequel to Wolfenstein: The New Order. I know we're getting Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, but that's not a sequel. That's a DLC prequel. But I would love a sequel to The New Order. Wolfenstein: The New Order was one of my favorite games of 2014, and I really hope we get a sequel soon. But it's not going to happen. It's not, no matter how much I want it to happen. Now let's move on to Microsoft, okay? I'm a new owner of an Xbox One. I just bought one about a month ago, and I've been loving that system. It's a great system, and I'm really excited to see what Microsoft is going to do this year. This is the first Xbox I've ever owned, so this is the first time I'm really paying close attention to what Microsoft does this year. So I think the obvious prediction will be Black Ops 3 will be getting exclusive DLC to Xbox One first. Regular prediction number 1, I think we will get a new, I think that Scalebound, which is Platinum Games Xbox One exclusive, and Crackdown, which is like a reboot of that series, I think both of those games will either get new trailers or they will get full stage demos. Regular prediction number 2. Rise of the Tomb Raider will finally get a gameplay reveal and it will get an official release date for November. I know that's kind of pushing it, but I really believe Tomb Raider will come out in November. I don't think it's going to be a September game. I think that, okay, Halo 5 is taking up in October. I think Forza 6 will come out in September, and Tomb Raider will be left to pick it all out in November. My last regular prediction for Microsoft's conference will be an official Gears of War 4 reveal. Whether it's just a black screen and the little the blood cog symbol shows up on the screen, or if it's Marcus Phoenix voicing over something, or just a combination of the two. Whatever, we will get a Gears of War 4 announcement. That's what I believe. And an outrageous prediction. This is something I really want. I think a classic rare IP will be announced as getting rebooted, whether it be Banjo-Kazooie, which I really hope it's Banjo-Kazooie. I loved Banjo-Kazooie back in the day. Conker, which seems kind of likely considering the little spin-off that just came out for Project Spark, which was Conker themed. Or Battletoads, which is another one that a lot of people are expecting to happen. Now let's get to EA. EA is I have a love-hate relationship with EA. I think they make good games, but at the same time, they make some pretty poor business decisions. But all the same, I'm still excited to see what they're going to do this year. My obvious prediction is that Star Wars Battlefront will get a full on-stage demo, and it will probably get some more info about DLC. Regular prediction number 1. We're going to start out bold here. I think Mass Effect 4, which it's not really called Mass Effect 4, they're calling it something else. They haven't given a title, but they usually say, don't call it Mass Effect 4. Whatever. I'm going to call it Mass Effect 4 for the sake of it being easy. Mass Effect 4 will get an official reveal and release date in 2016. Regular prediction number 2, I think Mass Effect and or Dead Space will get remastered trilogies for current gen systems. More likely going to be Mass Effect because they're going to want to generate hype from the new Mass Effect. Dead Space is highly unlikely, but I don't know. I have a feeling that maybe they want to give Dead Space another shot. I really hope so because I love that series. Mass Effect and Dead Space are my 2 favorite EA series, and I hope they get another chance, especially Dead Space. Regular prediction number 3. Mirror's Edge 2 will get a new demo, a new trailer, and a release window. That's different from a release date. I don't think they're going to say definitively when the game's coming out. I think they're going to say the year that they're hoping for it to come out. But who knows? Oh boy, Ubisoft. Now, Ubisoft is coming into EA with a giant elephant in the room. For those of you who don't remember, last year, the end of last year was very bad for Ubisoft. What with the horrible launch of Assassin's Creed Unity and the somewhat buggy Far Cry 4. Ubisoft had a pretty bad year last year, at the end anyway. My obvious prediction, speaking of Assassin's Creed Victory will be officially revealed. We'll get a trailer, we'll get a demo, and a release date for October, maybe November 2015. Regular prediction number 1, I think The Division will get a new demo. I also think that the release date will be revealed to be 2016. Highly doubt that game's coming out this year because we've heard nothing about it since last year's E3, so I doubt we're going to get that game this year. Regular prediction number 2, this is what I'm really hoping for. I think a new Splinter Cell game will be announced. The last one we had was Blacklist, and that came out in 2013. I want to say 2013. So I'm hoping we'll get an announcement of a new Splinter Cell game. It probably won't come out this year. It'll probably be 2016, but I'm hoping we get a new announcement because I love me some Splinter Cell, and I want to kick some butt at Sam Fisher all over again. And for my outrageous prediction, this is something that will not happen, but hey, if it does, I won't complain. I think either South Park, Stick of Truth, will get a remaster because South Park was my game of the year for last year. It was the best game I played all year. And I think I would really love to see it get remastered to PS4. And the other outrageous prediction on Ubisoft's part, I kind of want to say that they're going to try to reboot Prince of Persia again. Something about that series. We haven't heard about it in a long time. My obvious prediction for Sony is that Uncharted will get a remastered trilogy and it will come out in September. Regular prediction number 1. Until Dawn will get a new demo and an official release date. I'm hoping for something in October because it's a horror game. It would be so fun to play that in October. Regular prediction number 2. God of War 4. Or the next God of War, whatever they want to call it. I think God of War 4 will be officially revealed. It'll be nothing more than a little teaser trailer. We're not going to get a demo. We're not going to get a full-fledged trailer. It's going to be like a teaser. It might be like Kratos just talking, and then we'll just see his eye up close. This is probably more of an outrageous one than a regular one. Kingdom Hearts 3 will make an appearance at Sony's E3. Or, if Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't show up, we will get an announcement that the HD remixes for 1.5 and 2.5 will be getting ported to PS4. Because Sony seems to be on this remastered thing lately where everything they have is getting remastered or ported to PS4. So I have a feeling that Kingdom Hearts will be in there too. Alright, I have 3 outrageous predictions. Sorry, I just had like a coughing fit, so I know my eyes probably look watery and stuff. I have 3 outrageous predictions. The chances of, well, 2 of these have like 1% chance of happening. One of them could happen. So the first one, which is out the door, I don't even have to predict this to know it's not going to happen. The Last Guardian. Done. The second outrageous prediction, a new Resistance game is revealed. I would love to see that because I love Resistance and I would love another one. And finally, for the outrageous predictions, Ratchet & Clank, the remake of the very first one. It's not a remaster, it's a complete remake. We'll get a demo, maybe, and a release date. So what's going to happen is after E3 is over, I'm going to go through this list. I'm going to go through all the things I got right, the things I got wrong, and then I will make a video that is pretty much comparing my predictions to what actually happened, and it will also be kind of this review of all the things that each press conference showed. I know this video is coming out a little early, you know, since E3 isn't until June, but any time is perfect to talk about E3 because it's video games. And I love me some video games. I got 2 next-gen consoles that are ready to be played, okay? They're ready to get some good games. And it's about time we get some stuff announced, like legit. So thank you guys for watching. I am James, and this is Review It, and I will see you guys very soon.